Yeah, I mean, Old Dominion is a great team. We know that we got to come in here and play hard. And I think that we play hard, but at the end of the day, they out-rebounded us, and that was one of the key things coming into the game.
Do you see the progress that you guys have made over the past 2-3 weeks? Because it looked like a really good, strong team effort throughout.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long season. All thing we can do is get better and keep practicing. I mean, it leads from there.
Talk about you personally. You've had 2 back-to-back games. Are you doing anything differently, or is this stuff just kind of you're getting what the defense gives you?
Yeah, I'm just taking what the defense gives me. Also being aggressive, just playing hard, just working every day. I'm just getting better.
Our team in Old Dominion, and I have an unbelievable amount of respect for how they play, how hard they play, what Blaine has done with the program and so forth, and they're good. They're really good. I thought we played pretty darn good as well, but the bottom line is if you do not control your defensive backboards against this team, you're going to have a hard time winning the game, and that's what it came down to. They have, I think, two 50-year players, 3 4-year players, and 4 3-year players, I believe. And that experience showed today because they did what they needed to do to win the game. They're a poor free throw shooting team. They shoot 61% from the free throw line. And then today they go 23 of 28. I thought it was Galvin Murphy was out there shooting the whole time. If you don't know who Galvin Murphy is, you can check the record books. But, they do what they need to do to win the game. They did against Xavier, they did against Richmond, they almost did against Georgetown, and they did tonight. So disappointed in terms of not winning the game, but much more pleased with the effort and how we played, and still some things that, some bad habits that we have, we need to keep working on to get better. We got a month to do it before the Atlantic 10 starts.
Brian, you had a 1-point lead with like 3:25 to go, and then you just 4 possessions, you just couldn't get a bucket.
Yeah, we had one of those. We had a layup right around the basket. Chris had a pretty good luck on a shot that is a good shot for him. A little runner that he shoots going to his right, and didn't do a good job in a couple of the possessions at the end. There's a lot of time left. You're down, 4 points or 5 points whenever you have Chris Johnson and Paul Williams and Josh Parker out there. They've proven that in the later stages of games they can make a couple threes, and so you're really never out of the game. Plus, they're not a good free throw shooting team, so sooner or later they have to miss a couple. Again, it's just something that we need to keep getting better at.
You went small on Bazemore, who's been having some pretty good games lately. Is that a strategy, conscientious strategy?
No, it's just kind of some of the matchups that we have. He hit the big 3 on our 6'10" kid. He's only shot 3 he hit, I think, the whole game. He didn't shoot as well in the last game. I think he was 0 for 3. He's been shooting better. Just kind of how it matched up. It wasn't a cognitive thing we weren't saying, okay, let's put a smaller guy on him. Because the one thing him and Finney have been doing, I mean, they have just been unbelievably monsters on the offensive glass. They're the 2 best 2 and 3 men offensive rebounders in the country. I think they have 24 in 2 out of the last 3 games combined. That's impressive. And so that was a big key. We actually did a pretty good job on keeping Bazemore off the glass and Finney off the glass, but we didn't do a good enough job on their post guys. They had 12 of the 17, or not? Is that right? Something like that. So they kept a lot alive.